A lot has been happening in Zimbabwe. Greetings, people. What's up? What's happening to everybody who's watching us live right now? My name is Dr. Clarence, and welcome to TV7 Live. A lot has been happening in Zimbabwe over the past few days, past few weeks, and we're gonna be having a live discussion. Okay, I have somebody that I'm gonna be speaking to on the line right about now. So we're gonna be talking nyaya dzana Chiwenga chichi. But before ndakupa nyaya dzeseka, click button rekufarira because mukazonzwa nyaya amuzoclick button rekufarira. Right about now, in the meantime, between time, before I connect you, or rather we connect to our guest, and share my links to our WhatsApp groups and also to our other YouTube channel. Big up to everybody who's watching us live right about now. Nyaya dialogue yanetsa Chamisa dialogue, Chamisa Chiwenga dialogue, Chamisa Munangagwa dialogue, not Chamisa Chiwenga dialogue. We saw ED achiregeza kuenda kwa kwina Chamisa mushure mekunge Chamisa ambenge aregeza kuenda asi pane nyaya dziri behind dzakawanda tichataura nezvadzo kuti chii chakaitika, what happened, or rather what do we think happened. Yes, we're going to be talking about that right about now. Big up to Beauty Chamanga, Francis Emma, Eunice Jigi. Enough respect to everybody who's watching us live right about now. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to share the last links to our groups and live. In the meantime, between time, click the like button, subscribe to TV7 Live if you have not yet already done so, so that you never miss any of our videos, because we make videos each and every day. Big up Vuyo Ncube zviri kufamba here, is it working? All right, okay, we're almost done, just 10 seconds to go. Dickens Gwebu Jiri say to those who want to put my contributions later on, my number is 0773 390 You might want to save that number so that if I no refresh 0773 390 is a Zimbabwe number, plus 263 773 390 One more link to share. Okay guys, saka itai mucharaneni futi pa super chat kana muchinzwa clearly audio, because we had a problem with a video I did the day before yesterday, audio, and ndina kana kubozviona kuti audio yanga yakaita manyama amire nerongo. Okay, almost done, one more to go. Yes, we are done. Greetings, welcome to TV7. Did you say? Hello?
We're good.
Yeah, kana muri good.
Everybody who's tuned in, who's live now.
Yeah, nyaya dziri kuitika kuZimbabwe tamboti timbonzwa a different perspective from different people, how people are seeing it. Nyaya dzanetsa, especially nyaya dialogue iyi. But before we go kunyaya dialogue, ngatimbotaure nenyaya yemakillings akaitika aya. Vamwe kuti marogue army, mamwe masoja, mamwe mapurisa, all those things. What's your perspective on this one?
The first thing I would really say about my army killings, the government of Zimbabwe,
yes,
up to today, they haven't yet sent a message of condolence to those people who their lives were lost during all this, security killings, you understand?
Okay.
The first thing, the most important thing is you are governing people. You know what I'm saying? So if those people's lives disappear, we need to be accountable for those people. They are now saying, yes, we want to compensate for lost their properties and stuff. You know what I'm saying? What about the people that lost their lives? You understand? How come you are not saying, as a government, we're going to give even $500 and $1,000? You understand? So everybody who lost their life during this, you understand? Then to those who were injured, we then compensate them this, because the human beings are the first important people in the land. You get what I'm saying? In India, businesses compensation and this guy. Business compensation because they want to take revenue back from those businesses. Then they'll still go back to those businesses to tell because this has to pay compensation. She supports more programs. And do you understand what I'm saying? Number one, yes, I don't support violence, and I totally condone it in all its forms. And it's very sad to all people, some people who lost,
their lives,
goods and products, how, you understand, during that whole protest. But we lost lives which are not being accounted for. Who is going to account for those lives that we lost?
Yes.
How come nobody's talking about those? My figures, the figures that are there are so much high. Right now, some figures are saying 16 people were killed, right? And almost 300 something injured. That's a huge number that government needs to account for. Government needs to stand by and say, we apologize for ABCD happening, and this is what we're going to do. That's how true leadership is all about. You need to be accountable for people. These are the same people that vote for you. They're the same people that are going to pay for taxes. They're going to be the same people you're going to lead. If you kill everybody, then you're not going to lead anybody. So we need to first say, those people need to be accounted for. Then we need to say, my businesses, akaluzaji, my properties. Now, government also now needs to say to businesses, every company and every business has to have an insurance. You understand?
Yes.
Just in case of such events. Because if you've got an insurance, when things happen, your insurance covers you. Then you then put some security measures to protect your business. I remember when we strike, I think it was 98, 99. The stairs here along Semazo's road was so much broken into, and people smashed my windows. But what did these guys then did? They then put this metal coverings with it. In case of such happening, you cover all your stuff with those kind of things. Was you then don't lose your property so much. Yes, we are not saying you should always do that, but things can just happen. You get what I'm saying? And insurance needs to take care of that.
It makes...
So I think now we're moving. Let's now move from that. I think that's my own take. Government needs to account for people.
Yes.
Citizens were injured and were killed. That's a very important issue, because the whole world is looking at Zimbabwe right now. After what happened on 17 November, the whole world is looking at what is Zimbabwe going to do. And the whole world is still saying, it's still the same thing. You're not accounting for your people.
Yes.
You understand? Nobody is taking responsibility for their actions. You understand? Now, as Masoja, who would they kwenda kuma army barracks and still army uniform? Who would they even ari musoja akadzingwa basa kupfeka army uniform? Kana ari musoja akadzingwa basa kana asina suspension? If I'm on suspension, I'm still an army personnel.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And besides, why did those same army, some of those army guys, why mask? Why were they covering their identity for identification?
Yes. Why were they covering their identity?
Exactly. And you understand? But I also then speak to the same army and the police. Remember, you guys, my brothers, my sisters, you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, the same people who are at times, I also think, yes, you listen to instruction, but there's an instruction you look at it and say, guys, we can't do this. You see, to be honest with you, but guys, you also use your own discretion. You're also a human being. Imagine if you're the same person, how would you feel? So the army also at times needs also to use their own mind and discretion. No. This is unacceptable. We can't do this. Let's maintain peace. Guys, whatever you're going to do, we want you guys to be so peaceful.
Yes.
No shop, no say. If you're going to do your march, your stairways, we want peace. And the army maintains peace. We want peace. We will always respect our army. Just like what we did with them when we did that 17 November march, we respected them. So the army, they need to make us as citizens keep respecting them and keep having value for them. Then let's move to this issue. General
Vice President.
VP.
Yes.
In any, I always say General Chiwenga, it's not a very good thing. I think we always wish everybody well. No matter what I always say ukanzoni you not point the finger at the person that you hate. Everybody deserves good life and deserves good.
Yes, but you
also pray for him because he's a human being. And this guy, you get what I'm saying? But also, what I would advise also, if I would have a one-on-one of VP Chiwenga, I'll say, VP Chiwenga, this is now the time that you need to say, Zimbabweans, I have done my part, I've done my role. Let me sit down and watch. and nurse my, you understand, my condition that I'm suffering from. Or I'll just be that advice and leave all these kind of things. You know, we'll have a lot of respect for the guy.
Yeah, that's very true.
A lot of respect for him. A lot of respect.
That's
Leaders
very
that
true.
know when to say hello and when to say goodbye. Always have so much respect. You know, if anything would have gone Chiwenga, you understand? People want to go to the kumusha kwake, kunonomvisitira, vachina nomuona vakatomupakana nemombe ni, you know what I'm saying? We thank you so much for the role that you played in whatever you did. People should just learn to say, no, guys, apaka, that's the tax. You understand?
Yes.
If I was VP Chiwenga, I'll say, guys, my understanding is he's not well. Yes, because the reporting was in South Africa, the same not good. The report here in Zoni was not true, but now there's a report that he's in India. You see? But we are now also saying, as Zimbabweans, if our leadership wants us to also evaluate them, they need to build the Zimbabwe that we want to see.
Yes.
I don't. Why is it Kuti? If these leaders, I don't know, Jackson the painkiller outside South Africa. Just imagine how much money to charter that flight.
Kungosvika pa-airport chete.
Just kulenda ndege hiyo ikoko. Getting this procedure just for a mere condition. And it's Kemo Mahadi, we understand he also into South Africa just overnight for medical checkup. But we've got very good hospitals. You know, we've got other avenues, we've got other veins, we've got, you know what I'm saying? All these kind of health facilities. Just go. If they don't trust the doctors, they know Zimbabwe. It's that you don't trust the doctors, you don't trust the medication.
But my doctor was strike more to
you get what I'm saying? So the same doctors that you don't trust, you expect that same doctor to look at me and I should trust them. You get what I'm saying? It's just not fair. You get what I'm saying? Yes, maybe we don't have a certain thing in the country and you need that special attention from another country. Yes, obviously the discretion is there. You can go and get it, but we can't afford to be just saying, Warwara, we don't buy a painkiller overnight. We went to South Africa. No, you get what I'm saying? We yelled VPOs when we don't know how true that was. Yeah. Now VPs is in India, in a sense. Yes, his condition doesn't look well, and he doesn't look well. We wish him all the best, but I think a lot of respect. Look at what Mbuzi did.
Yeah.
Mbuzi had the money. He got treatment in Zimbabwe. Unfortunately, God's time is God's time. We can't take anything away. Understand? God called him. Look at what Mtukuzi then did. How many people had respect for Mtukuzi? Just for what he did. That role, he was an inspirator, he was a motivator and everything. People will have a lot of things and a lot of value for you because of the actions that you do.
Yeah.
I think the biggest legacy that everybody wants to leave is, what are people going to say about you
when you're
after
gone?
Nature takes its course. One or the other, this is chafa. Apana energy and unlimited oxygen. This is chafa.
Yeah.
And you go. No matter come heaven, come hell, but you go. You get what I'm saying? Then let's talk about ED is now in AU summit.
Yes.
I don't know how true this fact is. I'm understanding ED hired another private jet from a Swiss company to fly to what? To AU. He hired another private jet. He put my figures in. It costed about 13,000 an hour. And so you understand?
Yes.
Go to his EU trip. That's that time he had a gas plane for Grace Mugabe. Now I'm saying we've got Air Zimbabwe. How come our leaders are not trusting our Air Zimbabwe? Yes, Mugabe hake.
Vachiri kunakiswa nendege pamwe.
No, but Mugabanga Garissa, I chance Air Zimbabwe. You get what I'm saying? An aeroplane, Dr. Clarence.
Even Ramaphosa and are economy class.
No. The government then claims they bought 3 aeroplanes from Malaysia. Zimbabwean Airways. What are those aeroplanes doing? Those are the planes that you should be using. Because I remember the argument. I can't my planes there. Angar a Simbachkor. Because Angar Mago but those RGM and Zimbabwean Airways. You get what I'm saying? So and they could know Angar is Zimbabwe because Angar sort of are confiscated and stuff. You get what I'm saying? Why can't he just use one of those planes? Because Akagaraka, he can remain as sure. I was actually reading an article this week. Since the government actually wants to buy more planes. You want to buy more planes? Actually, I am
Amambutura Matura.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
What are we doing about it? There's something that's something that is not straightforward and something that is fishy. Let's face things as they are. And I think one big problem with Zimbabwe, a lot of things are not transparent. And a lot of things is we are not being accountable to each other. Nobody is so much accountable to anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And hence, the things will never be solved, they never will be straightforward. Things just, there needs to be level of accountability. And people who don't do things the right way need to be brought to books. I always say, the poor man are Jerry. An expensive person ask Jerry, because I don't want the Abadarabil. Yes.
You
know what I'm saying? But you would hardly know some of these people used to abuse my state coffers and stuff. You see? So now say, Mr. President, please use Air Zimbabwe to do your trips. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It saves the nation so much money. Because Atina Mariacho, right? Please use Air Zimbabwe. We'll save a lot of money. Right? Then maybe let's get to the other trading story. What was the other trading story this past week?
We have Nyaye dialogue, Chamisa dialogue, Chamisa ED dialogue.
Okay.
That one.
Chamisa and ED, you understand that?
Yes.
God is a tabachi shiru, you know what I'm saying? God is a tabachi shiru, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to say this. The honest truth, I listened to Professor Lumumba, guy from Kenya. And somebody asked a question, I think we want the young generation of leadership. And Professor Lumumba said, it's not about how young you are, it's about the leadership qualities that you possess and that you hold.
Yes.
Because it's not, if we just say, just because somebody is young, Alpha is a leader.
Yes, that's a true fact. Yes.
If you're also saying someone is a leader, then we're getting lost. If I had a way to do it in the Zimbabwe's constitution, I'll say a presidential candidate should be between, right? 4 and 55 years. Or 45 years in just 65 years. Was remember, we also say we will not retire under 65 years. So how can we allow someone over 65 to be presidential candidate? It doesn't make sense. For me, I think those are just double standards. You see, let someone we say could someone be a presidential candidate between 5 years and 65 years. That's fine. And 2, that thing in the constitution, you go to two presidents. That clause can never be changed for the next 30 years. You see? So
apa yakatosuspendwa kapa because ED aisafanira president because akatoseva kudhara.
No, but we also want to avoid this. Kana Chamisa kaiswa futhi nyanga anoona sikova overchange futhi constitution oti
orebesa.
You get what I'm saying? So we say that thing, but I think the other thing no constitution yeduka kune ma areas ekuti constitution haifanira kumbochinjwa for the next 30-40 years. You know what I'm saying? So that at least we can see kuti zvatakadecide paya zvashanda here kana zvinoshanda. It's just like my policies done for parliament. My biggest problem is a lot of policies are given, and this one policy is changed 4-5 times, but one time
enforcement.
You know what I'm saying? Then, so in the end of the day, I'm saying to Chamisa and ED, Chamisa now needs to say, President Mnangagwa, I'm sitting here. You're sitting here, and all these other presidential candidates sit around. This is our country. Yes, what do we do to solve this country? Because as all of us, you know what I'm saying? And then, what you are even purchase how? Because you don't know power sharing. So you sit down and you dialogue. Because at the end of the day, Chamisa might be snubbing ED. But certain people will keep on suffering because Chamisa keeps snubbing ED. ED can keep snubbing Chamisa. Certain people will suffer because what? ED is also snubbing Chamisa. But the two people just need to sit down and be able to talk. Guys, this is a problem. And Twitter say, to solve an issue, the Nika say, Nika in head. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
This country is ours. Because we also want a president. Because in I also feel Chamisa we want him to be a person who also understands other people and is also able to compromise. Look, Tsvangirai passed away in February.
Yeah.
Within a couple of weeks, Chamisa Nanga to president of MDC. You know what I'm saying? As a presidential candidate. So for me, whether the election was rigged or not rigged, Chamisa should just say, well, I in the short space and chitanda ndakambomhanya nacho ndikaedza, you know what I'm saying? But now let me prepare for the 2023 election and how do I move forward?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? This is what's most now important to the people. And then we also need him to show us the leadership skills and the leadership, because the reality and the honest truth of it, hakuna election ichatwa between now and 2023.
You know what I think MDC chiri kuholda Chamisa back inayo kuti MDC alliance yemapata akasiyana ine mapresident akawanda ana biti ana chi, and everybody wants a piece of this dialogue, yet the only brand riri kufanira kunge riripo ndi Chamisa, so they hold back Chamisa. I'll give you an example yatendai biti ane MDC yake, him being MDC alliance it's all about alliance. And I think most of those guys from alliance, they shouldn't even be in Harvest House. One of them kudzokera kumapati kwavo vodzokera pa alliance pa election time. So I think they want a peace and they are holding Chamisa back. Yes.
All right, let's do this. What about if this is the solution? ET sits down with Chamisa and all these other alliance leaders, you understand?
Yes.
Because they made up the alliance. Guys, Twitter say the so-called Ana Tendabiti, Najikem Garim Vumi, and I'm saying all these kinds of things. Twitter say, how do we move this country forward? What do you expect from us as ZANU-PF and this guy? For us to do what could be your recommendations? What do you think we need to, how we also need to capacitate you guys and this guy to also move forward? Then that way, there's no farmer boss guy. You know what I'm saying? Then we've got a serious problem. We need to meet each other somewhere, because for me, as well as on the next two, Nunguna Chamisa Zoni, I Chamisa Zenda Kunobata Moko, Kuna Ningi, Aka, as you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to, you're supposed to protect. And you know what I'm saying? It's not fair at times when he does this. So, from number one, Chamisa needs to say, alliance leaders, let's have dialogue with Mnangagwa. We sit down with Mnangagwa, ED. Twitter say family, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Not when Tsvangirai, Pakata Jen Namkal. We saw the power that they had.
Yeah.
And the next election Tsvangirai won Akafa Fabirwa Avariko. So if Chamisa Kanakangwara, that is the same thing. They don't know also the power that he has and the leadership qualities that he has to move forward. You know what I'm saying? So yes, Chamisa Ngatori, but actions speak louder than words. Actions are going to speak louder than his words. Then I want to comment on also a circulation of a message that was circulating and one guy akabatwa an Americalia who claims kuti I'm in for headquarters who's languishing in prison. And you know what I'm saying? After Abira Mamma citizens and stuff is claiming that. Then in that article is then said kuti General Valerius Banda then said to the courts kuti, don't give that guy bail. Then my question is kuti, so our courts are not independent, because if General Valerius Banda is the one who's telling the courts not to give this guy bail, then we mean the courts are not independent.
Give
the guy bail if it is a bail. Then the military should take the guy into the military prison if they feel good to know you chance you for me America, you know what I'm saying? From the army side. The army should interfere with this, not nobody should have power with it. You pay bail or don't give them bail.
Alright. I have a comment.
Independent.
I have Muna comment, and so you are blaming Chamisa or what? Is somebody who said that?
You see, we need to understand something. I also blame Chamisa, but Chamisa as a leader needs to be also accountable for certain things. You know what I'm saying? Whether fully or partially, he's got a role to play in also activities that are happening in Zimbabwe. Because he is a leader. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
One my leaders were gonna pass. What I don't know. Inzwe guys, Panama pere anesa mushamedu. Anzo nokuchikachi zifuyo zedu. Tweta safe nemapera. You get what I'm saying? You solve them because no garamuri maker. No magaramuri dare. Pafano no dare, you get what I'm saying? Leaders need to sit down. Chamisa then needs to even if Chamisa even sits down look here, number one, stop the soldiers from coming to beat up people. Let courts be independent.
Okay.
Mama MDC, MPs and leaders, I gotta say, they should get freedom. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's how dialogue starts. Because you do dialogue over Twitter, over Facebook, and over YouTube. That is done. You get what I'm saying?
Action.
We do not want to Chamisa Brutality. Go get a pass for two. What are we will end up here now? What are my actions? No, something happened. You get what I'm saying? It's not about no. Let's just sit down and let's talk together. You get what I'm saying? And let's dialogue. Dialogue is important. The biggest problem is some people want to defend ED, some people want to defend Chamisa. I don't defend neither of them.
All right, we have someone who is saying there's no dialogue in ZANU-PF. So how can you talk to people who are in a dictatorship themselves?
No. Look here. What we are saying is the leader is ED. The leader is Chamisa. You know what I'm saying? It's not about ZANU-PF. It's not about MDC, but it's about ED like Chamisa. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
ED says to Chamisa, let's dialogue. Chamisa, what ED? I'm going to dialogue with you and my alliance principles and this guy. But no, Chamisa, in our dialogue with you, with me and probably my 4 or 5 Politburo members, you understand? Mogara Pasi, 10, 12, Magara Pasi on one table. Guys,
okay.
This is a problem. Twitter say, you get what I'm saying? Because you can't expect to call all the ZANU-PF supporters and all MD supporters, guys, let's get dialogue. You get what I'm saying? Because there are certain things that people never understand. Where we're missing the point, you understand, Dr. Clarence, we always want to say the MDC and ZANU-PF. You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
it's not about MDC and ZANU-PF. It's got leaders. It's got people who push this brand. It's got people who push those groups. My leaders actually is Chamisa and MDC. They need to dialogue. So after number Clarence, if Babana Mike and Harurana and you get what I'm saying? Makarwa, you get what I'm saying? You can't do Babana Memsar, you get what I'm saying? Very true. To meet each other halfway. And you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So ED and Chamisa need to find each other. They've lost each other, but they need to find each other. Just like what Tsvangira and Mugabe did in the GNU. And one part of GNU, we saw actually things can change.
Things can change, yeah.
A very better country. You know what I'm saying? Chamisa kanakangwara ngadialoga na ED. Over to prove he's got the leadership qualities. And per time you have dialogue, you get what I'm saying? He's getting a lot of other skills, and do not even other international leaders and other international whatever.
Access.
Actually then say, okay, young man, let's mentor you more so you become a focus in you, a better leader. Because nobody who possess all leadership skills. But much you as you go along.
Yeah. All right. All right. Thank you for that perspective. Hello? Okay, ndine wangu wakuti varikuda kufona. All right, so I'm just going to read a comment before we take the next caller. Francis M. Jiri say I don't have, I really place, can you send, okay, given Dube, Chamisa is not asking for a dialogue, he's asking for genuine dialogue. That's my Mobi. Then we have Francis.
What is, Dr. Clarence?
Yes.
People can answer some terms. Our biggest problem is only we call ourselves too educated and too intellectual. Dialogue is dialogue, whether genuine dialogue or fake dialogue. The thing is just dialogue. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, it will work.
Genuine dialogue, transparent dialogue, accountable dialogue.
All right.
No, guys, we just want dialogue.
All right. Yeah, it's another perspective because dialogue yamugabe na Tsvangira yakashanda iri fake kudaro.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah.
So I want everybody else who's listening in. They're good guys. this country belongs to us.
Yes.
We are there to build it. That's how we make them sorrow. Let's not be too educated and miss the turns, you get what I'm saying? Or even just say, you understand? Let's use our education, our skills, and maybe look at it from different perspectives and say, what is it that we can do to make things move forward? But somebody's suffering, somebody's sleeping on an empty stomach, hospital, you get what I'm saying? And it just takes certain people just to dialogue and to discuss and to meet mutually. Certain things you found.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much for that perspective. It's a different way to look at things, and it's okay. I'm gonna take another caller, and it. All right.
No, thank you so much, Dr. Clarence.
All right. Thank you for calling. Okay. All right, guys. That was another perspective, another look at things. Okay, we just getting my perspectives, and so that we can hear from you guys. Okay, so to those who wanna comment, call right now. The number is 0773 390 WhatsApp call 0773 390 967. It's a Zimbabwe number, so it's +263 773 390 967. I'm just gonna put it on the screen right now. Big up to everybody who's watching us live. Keep your comments coming. I'll be reading your comments easy right now. To those, okay, there's somebody who tried to call. I think I'm gonna call back that person. Let me see what I can do. Okay. Now I don't know what's happening here. Let me just call the other person. I'm going to strike phone. I hope you need a through. Okay, guys, keep trying to call. I'm going to strike phone. This one. I don't know what happened here. Big up to everybody who's watching. Keep your comments coming. All right, we have a caller coming. TV7 Live, hello, you live on air.
Hello, Doc.
I'm good. Ziri says ukufamba here. Zvakanaka kana muri nani? You're live on air?
Yes, ndandishiteerera zvangu bhodhi vanga vachimbokomenta previously. But I think he's a bit misinformed. Pane dzimwe nyaya, for example, he was talking nyaya yekuti anabiti havafanonge vari kuharvest house because that was an alliance yaishanda time yemail.
Oh no, okay, yeah, that was my perspective. Okay. Yes.
So after elections that was agreed upon, anabiti vakaita rejoin MDC. Hakusisina alliance. It's now just one party MDC. And this educated dialogue, when we look at it, I think perspective we are just considering sides. Of course, Zimbabweans, we need to benefit from our country. We need to build our country. But
yes,
the other side, Ana Chamisa, they are not just fighting to be in government or fighting Zimbabwe. They are trying to fight the system because as long as system is not changing. Let's learn from history. What happened to Changirai? Changirai akaita agree kupinda mjini yona Mugabe. Of course, it was a good idea. His motives so good. But chichakazoita kuna Changirai at the end of the day.
Okay.
After 5 years, they kicked him out. And after they kicked him out, vakaita we don't have Changirai anymore. Akafa. Asina kumbodya futi the actual benefits. Zvinhu zvaakashandira. Come Pavilion March, ZANU-PF yakanonegotiata naChangirai achiri mupenyu. Vakati iwewe ndiwe une majority support muHarare. Tibatsire kuti ise Mugabe. Utibatsire kumobilize vanhu. AnaChangirai vakatoitawo maspeech paPavilion March paya. Vachiratidza kuti tiri vanhu vamwe chete, we want Zimbabwe to move forward. Hatinganetswi nemunhu one. Now agreement yavaChangirai yanga iri yekuti kana ukatibatsira kubvisa Mugabe. After Mugabe, tinoisa transitional government. Transitional government was supposed to save for a certain period of time. Vanhu vachigadzirira kuenda kuma-elections.
Yes.
So they were like, we cannot go for elections next year. Mugaba achangobva because we have a lot of things to fix.
Yes.
Vakawirana nyaya dzema-electoral reforms. Vakawirana on a lot of issues. Vakati nyika pairi zvezvizvi economically. Hatikwanisi, hatina capacity yekuti tiite ma-elections tiketa move on from there. So let's have a transitional government. Togadzirisa economy first. After tagadzirisa economy, tozopinda by-elections. To elect a democratic government. That was the agreement. But soon after Mugabe Abba, what did they do? It was an internal thing. MDC. But I still before million match. So Chamisa has no one. He knows them very well. That's why I emphasize a point here. Ngatizoke ku-transitional government yamaka promisa vachangirai vachiri vapenyu started a million march. That agreement tozotangira ipapo kana tisina kudzoka ku-transitional government yatakawirirana before hatina kwatiri kuenda. The second thing, Chamisa kana akambomuka akati handisi kuaccepta ma-results because they were rigged, ozomuka akuti alright ndaku-acknowledge ED as the president. Vanhu vanomuchamisa vanenge vakumuti futi ane madouble standards. Today vari kumuti chingobvuma zviripo akaita futi zviri kuda vanhu. People will say Chamisa ane madouble standards. Ko zvawaimboti one you don't recognize it. Une wakazomuka wakumurecognize. Ndofunga akapiwa mari. I think akabribwa. Akuda ma-benefits. That's what people will say. Saka Chamisa haangaiti zvinhu kufadza vanhu. Chamisa anoita what he knows kuti zviri right. So problem yatinayo muZimbabwe, it's not just the economic crisis. Nyaya yedu haisi nyaya yekushaya mari kana yekuti nyika yakafa. Chokwadi ndechekuti nyika yedu hatina, we have a lack of legitimacy. As long as tine nyika iri kutungamirwa naMnangagwa, tine face yaMnangagwa neZANU-PF pamberi. Trust me, no organization or international community inofa yakatrasta ZANU-PF. Hakuna chine trust yeZANU-PF. Takufanira kuti get seat of ZANU-PF kona of course hatingavabuditsi vese mugovernment, but most of those guys vanofanira kumbosuduruka timbowana mafaces anenge ari nani. If they could agree maybe kuti kana ED kana dai akaramba ari president, at least Chamisa vomupa kuti arane ma-state of affairs zvinhu zvakaita se-economy, anything to do with economy yeZimbabwe uita hand over to MDC. Yanza ne-ED uita hake zvake zvana peace and reconciliation nana zvisinei nechekuita nemari because we can't trust ZANU-PF when it comes to money. Those guys, they are an issue. Mutuli Mncube izvo zvanoita kunge nofu risina kubvira rakaenda kuchikoro che-economics because of ma-policies. Yes. It's very true. People are now blaming Mutuli Mncube. Mutuli Mncube anotanga sina mbovhura bhuku ye-economics. Exactly. It is because ZANU-PF inodya mari kunge mushonga wemusana. That is the problem. Hauna dose. Izvozvi Chiwenga afunga kuti anda kunoita check up, anoflya kuenda kuIndia. Vapapa mari inounza Chiwenga kuIndia. And yet we are saying kuti kuma-hospitals muri kupa madoctor ma-drugs aka-expire kuti vape vanhu kuti vaende kunoshanda. What kind of a country? So basically it doesn't make sense. Problem yedu muZimbabwe haisi yekushaya mari dhoku. Musanyepero kunzanzi hatina mari muZimbabwe. Mari irimo. Kujiyenu yazvina kuti 2008 when we didn't have anything. Remember tanga tisina kana kari. It was worse, yes. 2008 zvinhu zvakaoma. Tine bhiera cheki risingachini. Ma-supermarkets ari empty. But kubva natsvangirei vachipinda mugovernment of national unity 4 days ATM ranga rakubuditsa $, yanga yabva kupe mari iyo. Masupermarket akazara overnight zvakanga zvabva kupi. So you see kuti problem yatinayo muZimbabwe yasinyaya yekuti hatina mari. We have a lack of legitimacy. No international community, no company ichine trust for ZANU-PF. That is the honest truth. And ZANU-PF is failing to acknowledge that. No problem yavaita. So as long as vari kuramba vachipresenta those faces ZANU-PF to the international community, forget about it. No matter how good policies they implement, it will not work. No investor can. Isusu ma-citizens emuZimbabwe, we cannot even trust our own banking system. Nemari dzedu. So prefer kuchengeta mari pasi pilo. Now you want a certain investor ari kunzewo kuti akutrust vanhu vakwashinga kutrust. Exactly. Saka Chamisa is not wrong panyaya yaari kuti ngatigadzirise nyaya yelegitimacy. Mnangagwa, we are not saying kuti you should go on public to say ndakarega my elections. I know you cannot do that semunhu mukuru. But pakave genuine discussion ngavatsvage an independent mediator. Munangagwa ndiye the real problem why we have problems etisatinawo questions atinawo rigging of elections is the culprit. So you cannot lead the dialogue. It doesn't make sense. You futhi unotikoka kudialogue. You futhi unototipa kuti terms and conditions edialogue.
Dialogue what power results?
We have problems because of you. It doesn't work that way. Munangagwa dai anga ari kuda a genuine dialogue. Either Sadiki ndoya anofarira ndoya anowirana nayo. Angadai akadeedza kana Sadiki or even AU. But we want to have dialogue with Zimbabwe. Taita problem. That was genuine. Kana dai vakabvumirawo nawo zviri private na Chamisa vari tu kuti ashamwari ndakaba ma elections asikuona kanyeri pana ine ndiri munhu mukuru handingatauri zvinhu zvakadaro papublic. Zvino understandeka even kana dai Chamisa there is capacity yake havashayi solution as long as these two people vaine genuine concerns ekuita revive Zimbabwe again. Trust me, havashayi solution to this problem. Saka alamunangagwa they are only concerned with power for now. Which I don't know for what reason. Ndosaka vari kuita havo dilly-dallying yavari kuita izvi zvari zvakada kuenda kuAU. He wants to put up a face to AU because ane nyaya dzake dzaakaita dzekuti kwakauraiwa vanhu akasiya kudzafiwa akatiza munyika akadii. Leaders are going to grill him concerning this issue kuAU. Now akangomuka akafunga kuti ndoda kuita dialogue kuti azowana chekutaura kuAU kuti aiwa it's not what you think ingawani ndakaita zvakati anofunga kuti tiri masaskama hatifungi. So these guys kana vari genuine kuti vari kuda dialogue they need to start to be serious. Ndiwo chokwadi Chamisa bomblame hasi munyowani kuZANU-PF anomaziva matricks nematactics eZANU-PF. Yaomerwa isina masolution kune ZANU-PF inoita zvese ende vanokupromisa anything you want. Mavapa futi zvinhu zvacho zvafaya vakunoti zvakufaya
kandowapanza
nyika deukiki anovaziva saka tisambomublame history ndo yakatidzidzisa isusu taakuda a permanent solution to what we have in Zimbabwe. We no longer want a temporary solution. JNU yakashanda for 5 years. ZANU-PF ikazomuka yakaita zvayo. Now we no longer want those temporary solutions. We now want my solutions anoita kuti nyika dzedu dzienderere mberi for good. When you look at ana America havana kungotanga vari great countries.
Yes.
Ana Germany. Yakatomboita poverty yakatyisa. But when you look at them izvozvi inyika dzatinotarisirawo kutoti wow. They had their chance to make their own mistakes.
Yes, yeah.
But they learned from their mistakes. We now want some permanent solutions to those mistakes. They are great nations. As Zimbabwe, they know that we are hungry. But in that situation, tongoona sadza rekuti tidye nhasi hanzi toda sadza rekuti tidye nhasi nekuti tine nzara but hatitarisi the bigger picture yekuti alright kana dai tikadya nhasi tikaguta mangwana tichadyei next week tichadyei next month tichafambisa sei kana vedu vatichasiya pano tiri kubasira nhaka ipi. It's not just about now, it's also about generations to come. Yes. Something to benefit from Zimbabwe, a brighter future. Saka ngatisango be clouded nekufungidzana yatinayo nhasi kuti aiwa zvinhu zvakaoma we just want a solution kuti zvinhu zvifaye. Hatisi kuda ma-get rich quick scheme, tiri kuda ma-permanent solutions to a good and better Zimbabwe. That is what we want. Kana munangagwa vasati vasiyasavo kuti vari kuda dialogue kana vari kuda dialogue vachataura mushi.
Yeah, that's an eye-opening perspective. Yeah, I'm getting it.
People shouldn't just go about and blame Chamisa kuti aiso mhosva yake chakatanga ndo chakachenjedza anoiziva ZANU-PF kuti inoita sei. That's why ari kuita hake zvaari kuita zvaana kufusa.
Yeah, it's an eye-opening perspective.
Kana vachizoti vakawina zviri genuine. Why are they looking for legitimacy from Chamisa? Why are they putting an option yekuti handitauri naChamisa kana asina kundirecognize as a president? You don't need recognition naChamisa kuti unzuri.
Because akadyiwa munhu akadyiwa kasha.
Exactly. Chamisa is just an individual. He's not even the whole of Zimbabwe. He is just a person. So why do you need his recognition? For you to discuss the night. You don't need Chamisa's recognition. These guys, they know. Kana vakatora power nechisimba. When you do things like this.
Yes.
Hautongi vanhu vasiri kuda kutongwa newe. Havatongeki. That is the issue. Kuna kusaya kumba kwako nematemu. Vanogona ku.
Unenge uchiziva wega mumwoyo mako. Yes.
Like paakaenda kuna moya kuti even kwese kwaanoenda kana kuna naye kuti panomboita maclean up campaign.
Yes,
You see, I know kuti every president anoita security, but kind of security tacho yaanayo izvezvi just too much. Kana anobva mawo vaingotsvagirwa ungati vanga vasingazoiti security yakanyanya kusvika ipapo yekuti vanenge vachatotadza kana nekumhurisa vanhu.
Yes.
Haana kusununguka munyika yake yaangotonaaa anoziva kuti
yaari kuti ari kutonga
vanhu vandiri kuswera ndiisa zvitopiti zvinovanonce me saka anosvikapo pachimanikidzira high time vagara pasi vamhurana vaviri vana these people kuti zvinhu zvofambiswa sei but munhu angarwa has to be genuine first.
Yes. Yeah. A very eye-opening perspective. And it, yeah.
Hatisi kungoda ma-justed dialogue. We want ma-genuine dialogue.
Yes.
Ma-justed dialogue, fake dialogue. Inotipa ma-temporary solution. Mangwana kuti tinomukati in the same problem. Kana leti kati Chamisa isiyana nezve ma-elections ezvise. Arisana ma-elections 2023. Don't trust me. Same things zvatiri kuchema nazvo izvezvi pama-elections.
Will happen. We have to fight now. People have to fight. Yeah, ndizvozvo.
2023. Trust me. This should be the time yekuti titi enough is enough.